Alright, welcome back to the 6th and final game. Let's see if we can do the clean sweep. Alright, welcome back. This hand's a redraw. Would be sweet to go for the clean sweep after how bad we have been running with some even more experimental decks lately. Because even though they are not as good as this deck, they were often better than they performed in the videos. This hand's pretty bad though, so it looks like we might not get to sweep. Unless we draw pretty well off the top. And drawing a third Justice Sigil is not a good start to that. How about a Crest? Or a Tinker at least. Like any Shadow Source or a Tinker would be very welcome. Justice 3-drop would be okay, but not great. There's a Shadow Source, that's a good start. Now we at least have removal into Tavrod as long as we draw another power source, which happens to be a Shadow. And our opponent is dawdling around. That's not it. Neither playable nor fixing our power issues. That is, however, pretty much perfect. Now we are like all set to try and clean sweep after all. That's okay. Our Doom is already eating double answers. Means our Tavrod's probably fine. Because if he has to double torch our Doom, how can he ever kill both Tavrods? He might not even have an answer for the first one. But we'll know in a moment. Okay. Tavrod time. Horns sharpened, ready to crush. I mean, silence is decent, I guess. Power would be nice to go Overseer into Hammer. Guess that's not happening. I guess. Yeah, that's decent. Let's do that. Maybe I should have Bloodlettered. It's like a pretty decent board against a potential harsh roll. He seems to have. Nope. Just a silence. See what he has. Rise to the challenge, bye bye. Then I guess we just slap this on here, get in. Not very scared of whatever this is. Given that it's not a harsh roll. That's a neat hammer target. And I'll give him the 1-for-1 trade here. With our hand, that's not a big deal. But yeah, it looks like we're gonna be able to clean sweep. Yeah, that's probably fine to not over commit into a top deck sweeper or something. And yeah, there's the clean sweep, even with such a bad hand, but to be fair, we drew fairly well off the top and his deck is slow enough to give us the time. And double Tavrod's pretty good against a control deck that doesn't draw removal for him. Because even a silenced Tavrod as a 5/7 is a pretty good strat. Alright, that was quite a success. But yeah, arguably, this is one of the best decks in the game right now for sure. Absolutely one of the tier 1 decks. So if you just wanna make sure you win, pick it up and crush. It's as simple as that. There's other good and interesting decks, and there are also decks that can keep up with this, but this is one of the fewer decks where I know for sure it's an undisputed tier 1 deck alongside probably a few others. Balance Control might still be a tier 1 deck, for example, and I'm currently trying to figure out what the clear tier 1 decks are, basically. Okay, that's it for the Argenport Midrange update. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Deck is clearly very strong, and I'll keep working on finding out what other tier 1 decks we have. Until next video series. As usual, if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications to see me again in the next video and don't miss when it comes out. That's it for today. This is ManuS, and I'm out. Thanks for watching. Bye.